After following the steps in the last video, our agent is now able to hide in one of the 4 places of the structure and give the player a short amount of time to find them. Once the 5,000 milliseconds for the player to seek the agent have passed, we can announce the result. How can we determine if the player managed to find the agent? What's the difference between an agent that has been found and an agent that has not been found? If the player mined the block where the agent was hiding, then there is no longer a block in front of the agent. If the player mined a block where the agent wasn't hiding, then there is still a block in front of the agent. But how can we determine whether there is or isn't a block in front of the agent? The answer is agent detect. Agent detect tells us whether there is a block in front of the agent. The agent detect block has those pointed ends, so it is a conditional block. We've previously learned that the if block accepts a condition, and if that condition is true, then the code inside the if block will run. However, the situation we are now faced with is slightly different. There are 2 potential scenarios we have to deal with. The player found the agent, or the player did not find the agent. When we have to make a decision between 2 possibilities, we use the if-else block. Let's go into the logic folder and find the if-else block. The if-else block is a lot like an if block in that it starts with if and a condition. If that condition is true, then we do the code that follows inside the if part. But the difference with the if-else block is that if the condition is false, then we do the alternate code that follows inside the else part. We can add a condition to our if-else block. Our goal is to determine if the agent detects a block in front of it. So let's go into the agent folder and get the agent detect condition. We can see it has pointed ends, so it will fit right inside the top of our if-else block. If the agent detects a block in front of it, that means the player did not find the agent. So we want to show a fitting message. Let's use the show title block again. This time, we can make the title read, "Too bad," with a subtitle that reads, "Better luck next time." Otherwise, there is nothing in front of the agent. This means that the player did find the agent, so we need to congratulate the player. Let's get another show title block and place it in the else part of our if-else block. This one can read, "Great job," with a subtitle that says, "You found the agent." When we test our code, it is important to test that both finding the agent and not finding the agent work right and produce the correct message. We now have a fully functional game, but there is still one more thing to do. Did you notice you had to rebuild the structure in between each test? In our next video, we'll have the agent reset the game so we can play again.